Okay. So both of these are, you've got some group of objects and you want to take some objects out of them. The difference is permutations, after you get those objects, you want them in a particular order. Combinations, you just care about the group. So, and the function in Excel for them are permut and combin. So permut in R is number of ways to choose R out of a group of, I shouldn't say GP for group in this class, out of a group of N, and this is in order. So, for example, if I wanted to know how many possibilities are there for the top 5 in Miss America, well, there's 50 women to choose from. I want to choose 5 of them, and presumably I care not only who the 5 are, but what order they come in. So this is ways to have top 5. Miss America, which if we actually type this in, equals not that EE8 says that's 10 to the 8th power. Make that wider. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so like 254 billion ways out of the 50 contestants in Miss America, you could have a top 5. That's a lot of ways, ain't it? All right. If I wanted to know not necessarily who got what place, just, hey, what 5 states were the top 5, not who was who, it would be the same thing, but it'd be combin. So let me ask you before I hit enter, do you think the number is going to be bigger or smaller? Yeah, it's going to be smaller because now I don't care about the order. And sure enough, it's only like 2 million instead of, or sorry, 2 billion. No, 2 million. Oh, the other was million too. So 2 million instead of 250 million. I can't read. So going back to this one, she plans to make 11 of her 30 favorite songs. How many combinations of 11 songs are possible? Is it practical to make a different CD for every possible combination? So it doesn't sound like she cares about what order she puts the 11 songs on the CD in. So I'm just going to do combinations. I've got 30 songs to choose from, and I want 11. Right? So that's 54 million. Would you want to make a CD for every choice of 11 songs you could put on it? Not really. The number is very large. Okay. This is a little different than the other. It kind of goes with it, though. So derangements is it goes along with permutations. There's one permutation that's really important. It even has a special name. If you do permutations in N, so think about what that says. I've got a group of N, and I'm taking all of them, right? So, well, if this was combinations instead of permutations, what would it be? If I have a group and I'm taking all of them, how many ways can I do that? One, right? So if I do combinations in, I get one. If I do permutations, I don't get one, though, because I still, the order I take them in matters, right? So this one has a special name, which is called factorial. So this is in factorial. And if you wanted to know what it was equal to, well, let's think about it. You've got n guys you can choose for the first one. You've got n minus 1 for the second one. You can choose anybody with those first two for the third one, and so on and so forth down to 1. So like 5 factorial, well, I have 5 people I can choose to go first, 4 more to go second, 3 more to go third, 2 people to go next, and then 1. That's 20, 60, 120, 120. Okay. So have y'all seen factorials before? Or maybe not. Okay. And last but not least, if you want to do them in Excel, the command is fact. Fact 5, it should be 120. Let's double check, make sure that they haven't changed the command since. Yeah. So it is fact. All right. So that's if I have n objects and they're all different, then to find the ways to arrange them, it's just n factorial. If there's some repeats in it, basically you could change up those repeats. Like, let's go back to broccoli. I'm not sure how to spell broccoli. Is that right? 2 C's? Yes, 2 C's. Oh, 1 L. Okay. Well, we would have got the right answer, even though we had the wrong spelling. Broccoli. Okay, so if I wanted to just all the way, if these 2 C's were different, if the 2 O's were different, then the ways I could do this would be, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 factorial ways to put the letters. The thing is, I could switch where the 2 C's are, and it wouldn't change anything, right? So I double counted any case. I mean, I double counted a bunch of cases because I could change the C's. Same thing, I could change the O's in all of them. So the way you fix that is you divide by any repeats factorial. So I'm going to divide by 2 factorial for the C's, and then divide by 2 factorial for the O's. So the top, I just counted all the letters, but then I have to divide by any repeats factorial. So go to Excel. So I've got 8 factorial divided by, and I need to put the denominator in parentheses, 2 factorial and 2 factorial, which I could just put 2 times 2 because 2 factorial is 2, but just for different. Is 10,080. Bless you. That one's just the same as the last one. Okay, we'll do one more of those and we'll find something else. So committee, how many letters I got all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And again, all I've got are doubles. I've got the double N, the double T, and the double E. So I'm going to have 9 factorial divided by 2 factorial, 2 factorial, and 2 factorial. Which, let me cheat. Say 2 factorial is 2, so it's just going to be 9 factorial divided by 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. About, that was 39, let's try 42. Stars. Okay, so this first one, they're saying, okay, we're picking 8 people out of the 11 we have. And for the first part, we're going to pick them out in order. So if, like, any of those 8 die, we don't do the other ones or something. So are we doing permutations or combinations? Yeah, we're doing permutations. You should be loud. Let the whole world know how smart you are. So we've got 11 people to choose from, and we're taking 8 of them. So 6 million and something. All right. And if we're going to treat them all at the same time, well, if the other one was permutations, this one's probably all we care about is the group, not what order we take them in. So combinations. 165. If they're randomly selected and treated at the same time, what's the probability of selecting the 8 youngest subjects? How many ways can I select the 8 youngest subjects? This one's kind of silly because the answer is really stupid. But yeah, there's only one way to pick the 8 youngest people, right? So 1 out of the 165 ways I could have picked people. So 1 out of 165. Let's do another one like that. Let's restart the